tip top shit with my photo op. Hey, when I come inside, I do them a favor. Don't get the wrong impression, I'ma need my retainer. Stacking up the paper until E.T. my neighbor. Just reaping all the fruits of my labor. I got acres. And this been a long time coming. Haters gon' be part-time, love it. Haters been a long time running. It don't matter, they ain't catching up at all, I promise. This been a long time coming. Haters gon' be part-time, love it. Putting up some all-time numbers. Hang the banner, they ain't catching up at all. Finna make my own wave, I ain't following the tide. 100 from the jump, they all know I'm bona fide. Plenty of it left to keep the haters occupied. Work too hard, but to let it die. Make my own wave, I ain't following the tide. 100 from the jump, they all know I'm bona fide. Plenty of it left to keep the haters occupied. I work too hard, but to let it die. Yeah, I work too hard, but to let it die. I work too hard, but to let it die. Let it die. If you ain't got hard to play, play. If you ain't got hard to play, play this, stay off the court. Rappers disintegrate.
I'm gonna recommend this.
I've been the problem, yeah. Now I'm part of the solution, yeah. My own personal retribution, yeah. The new me is new around, yeah. I got newfound vision, yeah. Moving so fast you missed it, yeah. I might just disappear to feel like I skipped it, yeah. I ain't got to fear. I could risk losing it, what are the benefits? Or should I hold it tight, turn my clutches instead of just letting it go? I'd have been wrong before, but the fact it wasn't that long ago. I even hit the bottom low, but that was just part of my growth. My heart's always broken.
Inside the Show. And now your host, Justin Allegri.
Welcome to your Saturday edition of Inside the Show. I'm Justin Allegri. Starting in the AL West, the A's hit 3 long balls as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 6-5. As of today, the Blue Jays sit in 4th place in the American League East Division. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Athletics are in 4th place in the AL West. They're over 20 games out of first. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim combined for a 4-hitter as they were winners over the visiting Rangers 4-1. The win was their 6th straight as a team. Entering the day's action, the Angels sit in 1st place in the American League West Division. They are enjoying a 5.5 game advantage. And the Rangers are at the bottom of the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Diamondbacks launched 3 home runs as they took down the visiting Mariners 4-3. As of right now, the Diamondbacks sit in 3rd place in the National League West Division. They're 16.5 games out of first, while the Mariners sit in 3rd place in the American League West Division, 20 games out of first. The Padres totaled 13 hits as a team as they got the home victory against the Astros 9-5. In the standings, the Padres are in 2nd place in the NL West, only a half game back. And the Astros are in 2nd place in the AL West, but they currently lead the AL wildcard race. Davy Garcia grabbed his 13th win overall this year as the Yankees claim victory over the Orioles 4-3. His ERA is currently in the top 5 in the American League. Heading into the day, the Yankees sit in 1st place in the American League Eastern Division. They are more than 10 games ahead of 2nd, while the Orioles are at the bottom of the division. They're over 20 games out of 1st. Kenta Maeda struck out 10 batters and earned the W as Minnesota took care of the Rays 2-1. Entering the day's action, the Rays are in 3rd place in the AL East, 19 games out of 1st, while the Twins are in 3rd place in the AL Central, 8 games out of 1st. The Indians combined to allow only 4 hits as they took down the Red Sox on the road 3-2. As of right now, the Red Sox are in 2nd place in the AL East, but they currently hold a spot in the AL wildcard race. And the Indians sit in 2nd place in the AL Central Division, 6.5 games back. The Chicago White Sox got 11 hits overall as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 6-4. As of today, the Royals sit in last place in the American League Central Division. They're 19.5 games out of first. And the White Sox are atop the division. They are enjoying a comfortable 6.5 game cushion. The Miami Marlins amassed 14 hits in the game as they defeated the visiting Fightin' Phils 5-1. At the start of the day, the Marlins sit in last place in the National League East, 20 games out of first, while the Phillies are fourth in the division. They're 7 games back. The Mets allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they took down the Nationals in Washington 11-0. Heading into the day, the Nationals sit in third place in the National League East division, 3 games back. And the Mets are atop the division. They own a 2.5 game advantage. The Pirates snapped their 5-game losing streak as they bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field 7-4. In the standings, the Cubs are in 4th place in the NL Central, 9.5 games behind first, while the Pirates are at the bottom of the division. They're 18.5 games out of first. The Cincinnati Reds got 12 hits in this one as they defeated the visiting Tigers 6-2. Entering the day's action, the Reds are in first place in the NL Central, 4 games up, while the Tigers sit in 4th place in the American League Central Division, 14 games back. The Brewers combined to give up just 5 hits as they got the best of the visiting Redbirds 6-1. The win was their 5th straight as a team. At the start of the day, the Brewers sit in 2nd place in the National League Central. They trail first by 4 games. And the Cardinals are 2nd in the division. They trail first by 4 games. The Colorado Rockies knocked out 10 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Braves 5-1. As of today, the Rockies are in last place in the NL West. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Braves are in 2nd place in the NL East, yet they currently hold a spot in the race for the National League wildcard. The Giants broke up their 5-game losing skid as they got the best of the Dodgers at home 1-0. Heading into the day, the Giants sit in 4th place in the National League West. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Dodgers are atop the division. They have a small half-game advantage. And that's what's happening around the baseball world heading into today. Join us again tomorrow for the latest from around Major League Baseball.
Afternoon baseball on MLB Network and a great look there at Rogers Center in Toronto. Today, it's the 2nd of this 3-game series between the Oakland A's and the Toronto Blue Jays. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Steven Matz will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent, one good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that. And if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
Now at the plate is Elvis Andrus. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. The 1-0 is taken, strike one. Our temperature should get us up into the 70s as we move along. 68 at first pitch. The 1-1. On the ground to the right side. Throw on to first in time, one away. Dan, here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Matty, I know I'm stating the obvious, but the middle of the order has to come through today. You got guys that are playing way above their pay grade on the periphery, and it's time for them to look and see the big boys do their job.
So the next to bat will be Tony Kemp. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
It's 1-1 to Tony Kemp. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corners.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally, high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Kemp is retired, 2 down now.
Batting third, the third baseman.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. Lifetime numbers against Steven Matz. He's hitless in 6 tries. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Just getting started at the Rogers Center. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Good hard sinker, but he lays off to even things at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. A's are gone in order. Now the Blue Jays will get their chance. No score. Frankie Montas is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the A's. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
So here is Bo Bichette. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Jays, the shortstop, Bo.
Now the pitch.
Bichette.
Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. And Dan Dero, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in winners of 2 straight and looking to get things turned around in what hasn't been all that amazing a stretch for them.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
Hit to third. Chapman has it cleanly. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Batting second, the right field.
With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, I really believe this offense really needs their cleanup hitter to find his form. I thought they might get a lot more production out of him this year, but I look at the numbers with runners in scoring position, and his batting average is less than 250 in those spots. If you're a guy expected to drive in runs, you're going to have to hit a lot better than that.
First delivery to him. Joaquin Diaz comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
The 1-1 home. Is strike two swinging.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
George Springer the next to hit, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Lifetime against this particular arm, he's 4 for 13. He also has one home run. And he takes a called strike one. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. We are still scoreless. Second inning set to go, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Matt Olson.
Matt Olson.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0. The pitch. 2-1.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing it that way.
Let's see what they throw Olson on a 3-1 count.
Now this is a leadoff at bat. Great patience, and he's just waiting for that pitch. That's too good to pass up.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, number 22.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Wow, I'm shocked the hitter took it right there. That's a well-executed pitch down in the zone to try and get that double play.
Sinker gets the outside for a strike. Olson gets his lead at first, nobody out. Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2 ball.
And that brings up Chad Pinder. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. And even 20 home runs, 56 runs batted in. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The 1-2. Misses, ball two. The 2-2. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Chopped to third, reined in. Throw over to Aguilar at first will take care of him to end the inning. A's go quietly there. We'll go to the bottom of the second, no score. Now at the plate, Teoscar Hernandez. He currently sits 8th in the American League in home runs entering play.
Yeah, and he's really put together a great season in the power categories. I know it's not over yet, but I'm excited to see how he finishes down the stretch.
Hero, what's been amazing to me is how consistent he's been through the beginning of the season, and that where we're at right now. Expect him to finish the season strong. He's having a terrific year.
0-1 the count. Pitch on the way. Hit in the air down the right field line. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double. So quickly into scoring position here following the opposite field double. And as we call on the team leaderboard, you can see that he currently paces the Blue Jays in that category. So now here is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
Has a look, now the pitch. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike one.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
Down and away, ball one.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
The 1-1 home.
2-1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
A runner at second, nobody out. High in the air down the right field line. And that's taken in near the line as the runner tags from second. The relay throw won't get him.
All right, guys, so here's how the Oakland A's are lining up on defense for this one. And, guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Into the box, Jesus Aguilar. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 25 homers and 73 driven in. The 1-0 delivery. 1-1 the count. Bottom of the second here with no score. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he misses with one here. It's ball 4. So that'll at least bring the double play into the conversation with runners at the corners and one away.
Almost looks semi-intentional there. The bad news is that there are 2 men on base. The good news is that an inning-ending double play is now in order.
Digging in next, Reese McGuire. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. First delivery to him, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1.
Hey, this is a spot as a pitcher right now you want to get a little bit greedy. Ideally, it would be to roll up a 2-ball. At worst, try to get yourself a strikeout.
A 1 pitch on its way. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. 1-2, here it comes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long run for the center fielder. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Simeon. Here's the first pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. Aguilar stands at second with 2 gone. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Even at 1-1, the pitch.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Ready with the 2-1. Hit in the air out to left. Pinder's got it for out number 3. Well, for better or for worse, when you seek attention, you might just get it. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Leading off the inning, it'll be Mark Canha, and they could use a spark from him here.
Mark Canha.
Here's the first pitch to him. Starts him with a breaking ball this time. Misses down and in for a ball. 1-0. A ball and a strike.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
And there's your first out of the inning. And with one away, we show you a look at where these guys sit in the current division race, and basically they're left with no hope. Now one down with the bases empty, and that'll bring up Sean Murphy. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Pull, that's inside.
One out, nobody on. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
The count now at 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. The 2-2. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Long run for the right fielder, and there's the first hit of the game for the A's.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking two until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there.
So that'll bring up Stephen Piscotty as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The numbers offensively pretty dismal to this point, down in the 170s to start play. 13 home runs and 41 RBIs. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. A wave and a miss made him reach. Runner at first here, one man out. In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Has a look, now the pitch. This is line to left. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double. Wow, he almost made a heck of a play in left.
Yeah, Batty, you can't fold the left fielder there. You'll see he makes a tremendous effort, but he just can't haul it in, and it gets past him for an extra base hit. Like the effort, though.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Andrus in an 0-2 hole here.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect. But if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Off-speed pitch, and there is strike 3 called. And boy, that zone just got a bit larger, 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. One more look at the full extension catch that strands 2 men on the base paths. More of MLB Network's Saturday Baseball after this. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in Kevin Biggio.
The second baseman, Kevin Biggio.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
And a high strike there. It's 1-1. swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Piscotty looks up and gone up into the second deck. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now as the Blue Jays take a 2-0 advantage.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
At the plate now, Bo Bichette. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The windup and the 0-1.
If you're on the mound right here, you got to trust your catcher and execute. You know who's coming up to the plate.
Bases are empty here, nobody out. Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
The struggles continue, but that happens when you're not able to locate your secondary pitches. You become a one-pitch pitcher. He needs to start to get those secondary pitches over really fast.
Here now the 2-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
The right
now
field,
it'll be Joaquin Diaz. Struck out in his last trip to the plate. First pitch of the AB now.
That's out.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. Fouled off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
Here's George Springer. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that 2-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on and chopped to first. Fielded cleanly. Olsen takes it on his own, and the inning is over. A run for the Jays on the solo homer. We're through 3 north of the border. It's now 2-0 Blue Jays.
I've been the problem, yeah. Now I'm part of the solution, yeah. My own personal retribution, yeah.
set for the start of the fourth, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 1-1.
I got 2-1 to count.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Scooped up, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. Striding in for Oakland, Matt Olson worked a walk his first time up. Now here's the pitch. Back up the middle. Bichette gathers it in. On to first, and there are two down.
Now batting, number 22.
2 away now in the Oakland fourth. And digging in now, Ramon Laureano. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you've got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
Count is 2-1.
Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Here now the 2-2.
Full count, 3-2.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. He's under it, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the A's. They're still down. It's 2-0. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth.
Leading
and
up
that'll
for
bring up
Toronto.
the outfielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Teoscar Hernandez.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fly ball right down the line and left. Pinder settles under it, and there's one gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero.
Now at the plate here is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. One out, nobody on. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Guerrero is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. In now, Jesus Aguilar. As he'll take a look at ball 1. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 25 homers and 73 driven in. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike.
If he's able to locate that two-seamer down at the knees, he's going to get a ton of swing and miss and a ton of ground balls today.
Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that'll just sneak past the glove, and it should be a base hit.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
To the plate now, Reese McGuire, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. The average coming in 257, 7 homers and 28 RBIs. Ready with the 1-0.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Aguilar leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Down the left field line and deep. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. Blue Jays held in check, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
The Athletic.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Chad Hinder.
First delivery to him.
As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but fouled off to the left and out of play.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Now the 1-1 pitch. Drilled to first, reined in. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Mark Canha.
So bases are empty with 1 gone, and striding in to bat next, it'll be Mark Canha. Here's the first pitch to him. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. 1-1.
He obviously wanted that call on the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. Got him to go down after that one, and it's 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor, and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
And he fouls this one off. And another foul ball. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
In at the plate is Sean Murphy. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
2 out, nobody on. One ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Swinging a ball in line down in the left field corner. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. A's are gone in order. They trail things here 2-0.
I'm out to chase money in case, clean up base, pick up the pace. I'm out to chase money in case.
Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and up next to Berkeley area native Marcus Semien.
Marcus Semien.
First pitch on its way. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-0. 1-1 the count now. And the pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the corner a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
The 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a start away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
So next to bat will be Kevin Biggio, and we'll see what he can do here after going deep his first time up.
Well, Matty, we know he's got the timing on the fastball locked in. That's what he got a hold of on that home run in the previous at-bat. You do not come off the heater. Have to be leery of the off-speed, but stay on the fastball. He's got to throw it again.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
At the plate, Bo Bichette, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Throw over to first. Runner back safely. On its way is pitch number 75.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Right down the chute that time. 1-2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1-2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
So now into the box is Joaquin Diaz. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. From the stretch. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Man, I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1 left for Toronto, but they're on top 2-0. Outfielder Steven Piscotty the next to hit. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
The 1-0 delivery. Ball 2.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Well, as we take another look at it, you can see that this thing kind of handcuffed him and he couldn't make the play. Comes off the heel of the glove, and the leadoff man is aboard.
So Elvis Andrus the next to bat. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. The 1-0 home. Weak grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, 1-1. From the stretch. Towards second. To second for one. To Aguilar for the double play.
Now batting, second baseman, Tony Kemp.
Next to hit, Tony Kemp. He was robbed of a hit in his last at-bat, so he'll try to change his fortunes here.
Yeah, you got to control the controllables, Matty. All you can do is put barrel to baseball and see what happens. You cannot control the defensive wizardry on the other side.
As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. Down the first baseline. Onto the bag with it is Aguilar, and that'll retire the side. Nothing doing there for the A's. They trail it here 2-0. Yusmeiro Petit enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the sixth.
Number 36, Yusmeiro Petit.
Bottom of the sixth inning now, and former World Series MVP George Springer bats next.
The center fielder, George.
First offering. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here it comes. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
Now batting, left field.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. In previous matchups with Yusmeiro Petit, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. From the stretch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Petit tossed a little over 85 innings so far, and with an ERA just hovering around the 3.00 benchmark. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. And it's 1-2.
Not likely to see a fourth fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
The 1-2.
I got the count. 2-2.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
And that's down into left center for a base hit.
Boy, D-Row, there's a case of the outfield defense playing so deep that ball looked like it was extra bases all the way, but they were able to cut it off.
Yeah, not too many times I would agree. I'd love to hear your take on this as well. The no-doubles defense, I kind of never understood it to begin with. I felt like the pitcher, if he can execute the game plan, could keep the ball in front of the outfielders, but right there, boy, I was wrong. That worked.
The 0-1 on its way.
Nope.
And that misses 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Runner goes. Popped up. Chapman has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
Next, it'll be Jesus Aguilar. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. He's set, and the pitch.
Ball 1.
A ball and no strikes.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to take right there. I'm not sure if you're guessing or you're sitting on a pitch, but boy, that was awfully close to being called a strike.
The 1-0.
Ball 2.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now. Reese McGuire would be next. Hernandez is off of first with 2 away. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
And now here is Reese McGuire. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Well, the Blue Jays have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. They're hoping they get it right now. This would sure be a good time.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Two runs, 4 hits, 1 error thus far for Toronto. A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches, anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Blue Jays leave a pair. They're up 2-0. Seventh inning ready to roll, and set to go as the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Matt Chapman.
Now the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a line drive, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch.
Oh, that's out.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Grounded to short. Bichette's got it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
At the plate now is Matt Olson. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate.
Well, he got the leadoff guy in the inning on a ground out, and now he's 0-2 to start this at bat. He looks really sharp so far to start the 7th.
0-2 count and the pitch.
No touchdown.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Next, it'll be Ramon Laureano. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. First delivery to him.
Ball, that's inside.
Now the 1-0. Line towards center field. Springer able to track it down for the 3rd out. 1-2-3 go the A's. They're still down. It's 2-0. Lou Trevino will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th.
Number 62, Lou Trevino.
Plate now is the designated hitter. Marcus Semien comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Marcus Semien.
And now the first pitch.
No, inside.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Grounder down the line at 3rd, but a foul ball, 1-1. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
Now the 2-1 pitch to 3rd. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Kevin
Biggio will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. First pitch on the way. Changeup, little bit inside, 1-0. Trevino playing here in his age 29 season. He was selected in the 11th round back in the draft of 2013.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
That's wide, 2-0. A strike, and it's 2-1.
Count is 2-1.
Here it comes. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Into the corner and slicing foul. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting, shortstop, Bo.
So a runner at first now with 1 away. And in to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. From the belt, kicks and deals. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a 4-seamer?
The 0-1. Biggio, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
If you're on the mound right there and you're getting a swing at a breaking ball off the plate, do not be shocked if he's tucked something up under this guy's chin hot right here.
Another 0-2 home.
Ball inside.
Now a swinging bunt. Again, a 1-2. Fouled away.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not
Now
the game
batting,
he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Into the box now, Joaquin Diaz has so weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. 2 out with the man at first. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Not much you could do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Blue Jays held in check, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Jordan Romano has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 68, Jordan Romano.
New inning set to get underway, and up next the ever versatile Chad Pinder. First offering as he tries to go out and get the slider, but it's not there. It's strike 1.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
The 0-1 delivery.
Got a ball, 1 strike.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. The Blue Jays are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
So now it's Mark Canha as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. No hits to this point. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
1 out, nobody on. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now on 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
And it's fouled away. Here's another 2-2, and he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Stepping in now, Sean Murphy, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
Hey, this is a huge out right here. 2 outs in the 8th inning. If this guy comes in and does his job, they hand it over to that beast in the 9th.
Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Now here's the pitch.
A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Up next for Oakland, the right fielder.
So stepping in is Stephen Piscotty. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Here's the first pitch to him.
1, no strike.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just to give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Had him off balance a bit as this is skied into short left center. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for Oakland. They're down 2-0.
Your attention, please. Now
New pitcher set to take over now. It's the right-hander Sergio Romo that gets the call. Stepping in once again is George Springer. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
George Springer.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Romo has pitched north of 700 innings in the majors, and with an ERA just hovering around the 3.00 benchmark. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. A ball and a strike now.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2. Now the pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Fouled away.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Again, another foul ball. Fouled off. Ready with the 1-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Here now the 2-2.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
So now to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. And the pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. One 2 pitch is a bit high, and he's back to even at 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
High and deep down the left field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. And he struck him out, so a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. Blue Jays go down in order as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Anthony Kay comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 47, Anthony
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Elvis Andrus. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Weekly hit to third, right to him. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now back, the second baseman, Tony Kemp.
Next to dig in, Tony Kemp grounded out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Two balls and no strikes.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
1 out, nobody on. Line to the right side, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. No balls and a strike to count. Here comes the 0-1. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Kemp stands at first with 1 out. High and deep down the left field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. There's 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Yeah, choppers like that make it really tough. You can't make the ball get to you much faster, so the key is making sure you field it cleanly and at least get 1, which they did there.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First delivery to him as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1.
Hey, this offense has this closer in trouble right here. They have to find a way to keep applying pressure. I don't know, everybody top step in the dugout. Get on this guy and make him nervous.
Grounded up the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Now a crowd announced at a bit over 23,000 comes to their feet. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Sept picks it up cleanly to second, but they throw it away.
Usually these guys turn that 6-4-3 double play in their sleep, but it looks like he rushed the feed just a little bit. You have to be sure to get at least one out. Now we'll see if the guy on the mound can pick up the defense.
Seth Brown will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 15, Seth Brown.
At the plate now, Ramon Laureano, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ball one as the changeup misses well off the inside.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Last strike now for Oakland. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over. A 2-0 finish today. Toronto took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Steven Matz earns his 8th victory of the season as he finishes 7 innings with only 2 hits allowed. Anthony Kay hammers down the save, his 9th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 2 runs on 4 hits, 2 errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Athletics, no runs, 4 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 30 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.